Hello and welcome to another episode of the Electric Norwegian. This is the Norwegian road trip day 2. As you can see, the car was charging on Sjuko last night. It's slow charging at 3 kilowatt, but you know, it's for free and it is what it is. And then it's supercharged for the last 20 minutes before we left. So we went from about 70% to 95-ish. And that's a top tip for you in this Corona times, or any time really. If you never know who's touched that handle, so do squirt some spiritus or antibac on it.
Or use gloves, if you have in your car.
Yeah, or a glove or a towel or whatever, you know. So had a good night's sleep. The Elverum-Trofors hotel, Scandic Elverum Hotel, is a nice place. I think it is. What do you think?
Oh, well, I think it's very nice hotel. As I said yesterday, for us it's not the Elverum is so close to home, so it's not a natural place for us to stop when we're going north.
No, that is true.
It's only 2.5 hours from home, so it's not a natural place. So, but I liked it. It was very nice staff, and I liked the way they had solved the issue with the Corona and the breakfasts.
Yes.
You got what you wanted. You got a good breakfast, and you got egg and bacon.
Yeah.
That's the most important for people.
And a good cup of coffee.
Yeah. So, and I had iced tea peach that I very loved.
That is true. That is true.
That's not many places. Not many hotels have that.
Isn't it?
No.
Okay. I thought maybe they had.
No.
Now the first stop for today is the shutdown supercharger. Well, maybe we will have a stop in between if we're in the... I need a coffee, for instance, you know. But that's the first planned supercharger. We will arrive there at 15% state of charge, so it says for the time being. Let's see what the trip computer says. We're gonna get about 450 kilometers. With an average of 152 watt-hours per kilometer, so it sounds about reasonable. Now we're trundling behind the Passat with a bike rack on it, doing around 80-85 kilometers an hour. It's an 80 zone.
But we have to say that to our followers that also followed us last year and our vacation this year. You gotta see more nature and woods.
A lot of wood.
The little mountain called Kviknefjell.
Okay. It's not a very quick mountain, so that's not why it is named Kvikne.
Yeah, but we're driving through the most beautiful scenery in Norway, and that's Trøndelag today.
Yeah, well, you sort of grew up there, so you're not entirely impartial to this.
Yeah. So, nice weather. I hope it keeps this way, but I have heard that it's raining in Trøndelag, so yeah.
It's 16 degrees now, and sun. It's a sunny day, it's beautiful. So, yeah, as you can see, the luggage fitted nicely. We still have plenty of space, and we have the well. It's full of charge cables, as it should be, and some drinks and stuff. What?
Buy energy drink?
Yeah, exactly, and a few bottles of alcohol-free bubbly champagne thing, which is very good, actually. But I'll show you that more of that later. I think maybe we will have one bottle in the evening. We'll see. Yeah, we have buns. Look, I forgot to show you. I bought buns when we were at Espa yesterday. Never leave Espa without buns.
No.
So I think maybe we can cue the music.
Yeah.
Okay. Cue the music. over the Kvikne mountain. You know how tall the mountain is?
1,200, I think, or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're gonna see some change in topography and stuff. We're just gonna cruise here behind the Toyota, I think. We're now at the... Where exactly are we again?
Kret.
At the Kret supercharger, a bit south of Trøndelag. And we were supposed to go to Stjørdal, but then we were hungry, so we changed plans. And this thing charges so fast that the problem, and the range is so long on this one, that the problem is the car on a trip like this. The problem is the squish a bit me, because I have to stop all the time to get coffee and have a piss and have some food. So, you know, it really is a human. That's the big problem in such a long range car like this is. So now we're going to GRONO to have lunch.
Dinner. This is lunch.
Food. And from there we go further north. So yeah, it's gonna be, the scenery is just gonna get even better for those of you who wonder. So now we're on our way to GRONO. Yeah, this is what once was called north of Trøndelag. It's now just Trøndelag because the two counties
Merged together in 2019.
Yeah, they did it last year. We had this huge county reform in Norway where we reduced the number of counties from
19 to 11.
Exactly.
We are now passing by Fatfjorden, and for those who are interested in war history, this fjord is very dull.
Why?
Tidbits.
Okay.
Was here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was the big one, the two big Tipis and Disher.
Yes.
Sister ships.
Yes. So Tipis was anchoring in this fjord.
Because of its depth, then I imagine.
No, it was to hide.
Yeah, but because it's deep enough to take the ship, because it was a big ship.
Yeah.
And then it was moved north.
Yeah, in fact, we're going to where it was. We are going to Tromsø, and that's not very far from where it was, where it sank. And right here in the bay, they have this sign, or what we call it, to memorize.
That's probably.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a little bit more history here also in the Nord-Trøndelag, as we natives still call it. And now we're passing into Vuddedal. Not
what?
Voodoo, but Voodoo.
Sounds like the same thing to me.
Yeah. This is
so
called...
you're gonna have dolls and needles and stuff soon.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm turning around and going back home. Thank you.
This is called the Voodoo Valley.
Why?
I don't know why, but it's called the Voodoo Valley.
Okay. It's a fun name.
Yeah, it's a very funny name. And right up here you have this American diner or cafe, you can call it, so that has open sometimes. The people who lives on the farm is very fond of American cars and American things.
Yeah, because that's a big... You have kind of two places in Norway that are known for their Americana, especially the cars, the car culture.
Yeah.
And that's Halden in the southeastern part of Norway, where you have just very next to the border. And then you have Trondheim and Trøndelag. That's the two big AMCAR cities of Norway.
Communities.
Yeah.
So here they are planning to build a tunnel inside the mountain that you see here.
Okay.
Because it's very... You can't do much here because there you have the railway and here you have the road and you have mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So they're planning to build a tunnel. But when it will be built, we don't know.
Yeah,
but this is E6, and if this road closes, you have to drive into Sweden.
Ah, okay.
There are no roads nearby.
So you can't go around.
No, you have to drive into Sweden from Stjørdal, and then you have to go into Sweden and come back again in Verdal. And it's not like 7 hours like in if Kvæfjord is closed.
No, because in Finnmark you have sort of the same situation.
Yeah, but it's
then you have to go through Sweden and Finland.
Yeah. So here it's I think it's 2 or 3 hours detour instead of 45 minutes.
Welcome to Norway, everyone. If a road closes, you have to cross the neighboring countries. So if a war breaks out or a pandemic, it could happen, then you...
Yeah.
It's just...
So that would, if they close this road now,
yeah.
In fact, you are fucked. Because we can't go to Sweden.
Technically we can, but you have to put place in quarantine and all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Here now on the left side, you will see this American
diner
building, or what you can call it. Oh, they have done something here.
Probably can't see it. Maybe you can see it a little bit.
Yeah, but they have done something here.
This is nice. I also want to start a sign and everything. Look. I almost want to stop here. I do drive an American car after all.
Yeah, but we can on our way back.
Burger and flag.
Yeah, we can go stop here on the way south.
Can people actually see? Yeah, look.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can see everything.
On the way south we can stop here. They have done something. They have expanded.
Have they?
Yeah,
I haven't been there, so I have no idea.
No, they have expanded because when this started, it was just only this farm building.
Okay.
Now they have it's much more. I have to say, in fact,
we don't have to stop there. It was just an idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mind. But if you take the road now to the left and drive 30 kilometers or something, you will get to my home place where I was raised.
I thought that was on the... You lived several places.
Yeah, I have lived several places in Trondheim. So I started living in Melhus, and we lived in Trondheim City, and Malvik, and Hegra, and Okkenhaug. But 7 years I lived here in Frosta. Yeah, observation about the car. You know, I mentioned if you go back to watch the European road trip last year, the climate control can be a little bit temperamental and difficult sometimes. I didn't like now, for instance, it's 13, 16 degrees depending on where you are, and on 20 degrees it keeps the car cold if it's warm outside, but if it's not warm, it's a little bit just cools the car without really heating it. And then now you're around 21 degrees because to keep it warm, and then now it's too warm. And it's like normally this car can, for my part, I just leave it on a temperature all year long. I don't really care. And this I have to adjust between 20 and 21 and 19 because it doesn't seem it's inconsistent somehow. Don't know why. Could be could have something to do with where they've placed the temperature sensor. I have no idea really. I have to take over here. Yeah. Now we're going guessing
That's on the beat. I This is this is just stupidly nice here. It's just the water and the beds and the occasional car, of course, and the mosquitoes. So I think I will get inside before I will be eaten up, and I don't want to be eaten up. And this fly eating absolutely fantastic Tesla. It is just, I know I hated part of this trip today, but this car has just, it doesn't let down. It just never lets down. It just goes. So that's 700 kilometers a day, give or take.
12 hours.
Yeah. What's that? That's average speed of around 70 kilometers an hour.
No. I don't know.
Anyway, I think it's about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been fun. And the car's delivered.
58.
Okay, that's not very much. But that's what I said before we left on this trip. I said that the averages would be so low. But of course the consumption, that's the last, since we left GRONO, I've driven enthusiastically where I had the possibility to do so, because the roads have been partially open, as you've seen. And you just have this flow, and you find the natural pace that fits the road, that fits the flow of the road, whatever that may be. And then, you know, in this case, it's been not stupid, not fast, you just flow with the road, and you end up, you know, I think I cut about 7 minutes or something.
Yeah, the new road. The new road also.
Yeah, they built a new road here, as you could see part of. So tomorrow we're going, where exactly are we going tomorrow?
Ballen.
Yeah. That's, it's going to be even more scenic, I think. I actually haven't been that far north, so I don't know. I don't think I've been.
I've been to Tromsø, but
yeah, but I haven't been there by road.
no.
I've only driven to Bodø.
Yes.
And,
but tomorrow it's 524 kilometers.
okay, that's not that bad. But of course, you sit there and you think, oh, that's nothing. I can do that in 3 hours. Well, you can't, because your average is
Of
so
those 500, we have one ferry crossing, and we are in the northern part of Norway, so there may be some.
Yeah, you use. I'm sure you use 7 hours on that, if not less.
8, 9 hours.
Yeah, so that there you have it, Germans and French, the Americans. There you have it. Welcome to Norway. But it is a wonderful. Maybe we just drive. Sometimes we cruise on autopilot. Most of the time we actually cruise on autopilot.
Mm.
And it's been pretty well behaved. Mostly I try to, because I know it, I try to tell when it is flagging danger and try to drive around it. Not always lucky, but I try to. And just the scenery in this country is fantastic.
Mm.
And yeah, now we're gonna have some potato chips. Just chill out and drink this wonderful sparkling non-alcoholic wine for me.
Yeah, it's very good. We have, it's been some bottles after we got it recommended.
It's really nice. And then I do hope you like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff.
Please leave a comment if you want us to talk about something.
Yeah, and then we'll continue the traveling vlog in the morning.
Bye.
Ciao.